Shalom, shalom, call halal Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahweh by Shema Kakadesh. Birthday Yahweh, birthday Shai Brakatham to the Akim Wa Hakim. Out there keeping his word, truth, and all sincerity, teaching the downfall of Esau, this 2/3, this wicked kingdom, and these heathens. I'm just gonna go back. This is gonna be a real short video. Slakia. Now, I ain't saying I'm no prophet, or I ain't saying I'm no hunter or nothing like that. I'm just saying that from the dreams and the visions and the stuff that be put in my head, and now understanding or overstanding that there's no such thing as a coincidence because the Most High is omnipotent and omnipotent. I've been telling people for I want to say since the last 2-3 years, even from dreams and stuff, the Most High tell me to go here, go do this, and you're going to be up here. And telling everybody about all the stuff that's been, happening from my dreams. And even to the point that one of my wives, and yes, I say one of my wives, not saying that I have other ones, but we're going to have more, but one of my wives, she, even to the point, is now, even though I ain't going to get going all that detail, but she's even to the point where she's like, man, ain't this your dream? She even starts questioning me about stuff. She's like, didn't you dream this? And how many people did you meet? And didn't you meet that many people? Didn't you find that many people? Ain't this all happening in your dream? She's to the point that's believing. Now, I've been telling people for the last couple years that, hey, I was like, hey, the most, I'm supposed to be somewhere on this date. But I was like, he want me there by New Year's on this date. And I keep telling people yo, this New Year's for the, the Hebrew New Year's, not this American bullshit, not that Roman stuff. I keep saying, and I've been I just told the other day, I think I texted him about this New Year's is about to be the year. It's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? And I said, I haven't put on Elder Tahar's page. I was like, man, I think we have a month, 24 days left, or 23 days left till this something big happen. And it ain't no coincidence. I'm watching this video, and this Ock just said some stuff that kind of just correlated with what I've been telling people. And I mean, that to me, there ain't no such thing as a coincidence. So I'm just going to play this little bitty clip right here. I don't want to rot this out. How I rot this out. It will play. I don't know what's been going on my phone, man. It's been doing some weird stuff. See? That's that's weird. It's been doing that to me.
It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death. And that's what you're going to see, man. And that's what we see throughout the four corners of the earth. Why? Because Esau is ruling. The wicked is bearing rule, so everybody is in mourning, in that mourning state, man, where there's death and destruction, famine, pestilence, wars. Because the wicked is bearing rule. It says, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Verse 19. And what should we do when the evil shall come? Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that times, man. Do that which is right in the eyes of the Most High. Pre-adventure, you're a part of the elect. You're going to be delivered out of this hellhole, man. That's the only thing you can do. Do the work of the Most High. Keep faith, man. Verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for men. All all these uproars, all these endless wars are sitting at scourges, all these fires are sitting at scourges for a minute. Do you think Esau and those that follow behind this wrecked devil is going to change their ways and come back and acknowledge the power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah? Hell no. Only a small remnant, which is the part of the elect, the first fruits of the sons of Israel, that's joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, man. Those are the only ones that's going to come back and acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah. But the rest of the world, and 2/3 you Negroes, especially the Americans, you're going to perish, man. Through the famine, through the plagues and great tribulation. I'm going to read it again. 2nd Ezra 16 verse 19. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sitting as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Why? Because this is the wicked society where homosexuals run rampant. Lies and wickedness reign supreme. Remember this, Akim. Esau, the so-called white man, extended the Patriot Act for 3 months, starting January 1st, 2020. Why would he do that?
Why would he?
What do we have in store?
That's the question. Why would he do that? 3 months from January is March. I didn't even know about that. And there's no coincidence. So the Patriot Act extension. Slovakia. Concealed in funding bill passed by House Democrats. On Tuesday, House Democrats overwhelmingly voted for a stopgap government funding bill that includes an unannounced provisions buried in the litigations averting the expiration of the Police State Surveillance Patrol or Patriot Act. Patriot Act. Coming in the midst of the Democrats' impeachment inquiry, based entirely on differences over the U.S. foreign policy towards Ukraine and Russia, and the extension of the Patriot Act underscores the absence of any Democrat content in the Democrats' opposition to the Trump administration. The Patriot Act passed by the lopsided bipartisan vote in both houses of Congress in October 2001, following the 9/11 attacks in New York and Washington D.C. empowers the National Security Agency, the NSA, the FBI, and other intelligence agency to engage in mass surveillance of the population in violation of the Bill of Rights. The act, the act was scheduled to expire on December 15th of this year. They renewed the renewal in the House spending bill extends the law for an additional 3 months until March 15th, which New Year's is March 24th. 2020, and it includes sections 215, which allows the government to collect metadata without court authorization. So what does that let you know? That they about to be after some of us. You got this coronavirus going on. They about to put this RFID chip out, man. This ain't no game, because remember, everything's 2020. The Medical Act 2020, RFID chip 2040. It's just going to be 2020. It's about to cut you down. You know what I mean? So, if y'all ain't on your pilgrim and you ain't ready, gang factors got you in their eyesights. But like it says, when they come in like a flood, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yashai gonna lift that standard. So there's a lot of the Akim saying, why ain't they come in yet? Why ain't they coming yet? Because they know what's gonna happen. And the ones they about to come, because think about it like this. A lot of us have been getting delivered already from stuff. Yahweh Shem Yashai he been delivering us. He says, in 6 times shall no evil touch you. or 6 times in 6 troubles. It's like, how's the verse goes? In 6 troubles, it's like in 6 troubles you should be delivered. Or after 6 troubles, uh, the 7 times shall no evil touch you. It's something like that. So like, yeah, I kind of messed that up. So think about it. They trying to do this without any court authorization. Why would you do that? Look at Korea. They over there just snatching people up, saying oh, you got this virus. Told you that's just one way they gonna get people. You got the virus, they gonna snatch you up, put you in a FEMA camp. People still don't believe that these Walmarts are closing down for certain reasons. They closing these Walmart down in small towns, and people were like, I was telling some coworkers, and they like, no, that's the only thing that this town got. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all this is what's going on. Y'all think it's really shutting down, and the people that's working there is like, well, we don't think we're shutting the whole store down. Yes, they are. They won't shut down a store like this that makes money. Yes, they can. And I be trying to tell people, those little storage containers out front is not for what you think it is. I be trying to tell people, like, it's not what you think it is. Some of them storage containers actually contain missiles. Some of them storage containers contain other stuff like to behead people, or other things that maybe scan the RFID chip. I'm not saying that the store might not open back up, but it's going to be different. They're going to be scanning. But most likely they ain't going to open the stores back up. I be trying to tell them, like, look how many Walmarts are shut down. See, people go read these things and they think that it's a joke. And then they start seeing that the stuff is actually happening that we talking about. So we looking crazy to everybody. And then we tell you, like, that's how you know we ain't crazy. Because a crazy person don't know that they look crazy. We say, hey, I know that this sounds crazy, but this is what's happening. Either you gonna accept it or you ain't. If you ain't gonna accept it, that's on you. But, I just want to say there ain't no coincidence that I've been telling people March, Elder Tahar named this the year of prophecy, and this Akim just pulled this up, and this is gonna be done all in March. Man, there ain't no coincidence, man. With that said, I just want to say Shalom, Yahabashim, Yashai Barakatah, Yahweh Barakatah, Yashai Barakatah.